Starting a business brokerage versus buying a business brokerage franchise. Which is right for you? If you are considering entering business brokerage, one of your first decisions is whether to start an independent brokerage or buy a business brokerage franchise. Starting independently may appear less expensive. There is no franchise fee, royalty, or franchisor standards to follow. You control your brand and operations. A business brokerage franchise requires an initial investment and ongoing fees. In return, you may receive an established brand, operating systems, training, technology, marketing resources, and support. The question is not simply, which costs less? A better question is, which gives me the best opportunity to build a successful brokerage? Money is only one startup cost. Time, mistakes, and missed opportunities also have value. Starting an independent brokerage. Starting independently means building your brokerage knowledge and the infrastructure needed to operate. Depending on your state, you may need a real estate license. Requirements can include coursework, examinations, background checks, and fingerprints. A new licensee may also need to operate under a qualifying broker or broker in charge. However, real estate licensing is not the same as business brokerage training. Traditional real estate education generally focuses on residential transactions, business valuation, confidential marketing, financial analysis, buyer qualification, and selling an operating business requires specialized knowledge. An independent broker must determine where that training will come from, valuation and transaction expertise. Determining a reasonable asking price is one of a business broker's most important responsibilities. Business valuation requires more than the comparable property analysis used in traditional real estate. A broker may need comparable business sales, specialized software, valuation training, and industry knowledge. Sellers depend on the broker to recommend an asking price supported by financial performance and acceptable to the marketplace. Brokers must also understand confidentiality, buyer qualification, purchase agreements, due diligence, financing, landlord involvement, and closing procedures. Independent brokers need reliable guidance when transactions become complicated, legal documents, insurance, and compliance. Starting a brokerage requires infrastructure that protects the company and its clients. Experienced professionals may be needed to develop or review listing agreements, confidentiality agreements, purchase agreements, disclosures, and transaction documents. Insurance also requires attention. A policy created for traditional real estate may not appropriately cover transactions involving businesses without real estate. Because brokers handle sensitive information, cybersecurity, data protection, electronic signatures, document retention, and compliance must also be addressed. These are not reasons to avoid independence. They are part of understanding what starting from scratch involves, building the brand and technology. An independent brokerage needs a name, website, visual identity, and market position. Its website should support confidential listings, buyer inquiries, and the transaction process. The brokerage may also need customer relationship management software, listing and transaction management, a buyer database, email marketing, electronic signatures, lead tracking reporting, automation, and artificial intelligence tools. These systems require research, implementation, integration, and ongoing management. Generating leads. Once established, the brokerage must generate business. Potential strategies include direct mail, digital advertising, email marketing, networking, referrals, social media, and pay-per-click advertising. The challenge is determining which methods consistently produce qualified opportunities at an acceptable cost. Relationships with accountants, attorneys, lenders, commercial real estate professionals, and local business leaders can produce referrals but take time to develop. An independent brokerage must also build its buyer audience through marketing, inquiries, and completed transactions. What does a franchise provide? A franchise addresses these challenges through an operating system that has already been developed and tested. Resources vary by franchise but may include an established brand, initial training and ongoing coaching, valuation resources, operating procedures, transaction documents, technology and database systems, marketing and lead generation strategies, vendor relationships, peer support, performance benchmarks. An independent broker can develop these resources. The The difference is that the owner must identify, build, test, and improve them. A franchise owner pays to begin with an established framework. Speed to market. Speed is a significant difference between the two paths. An independent owner must build the brand, choose technology, establish processes, obtain training, and test marketing strategies. A franchise owner begins with an operating framework already in place. The franchise owner must still sell, build relationships, generate listings, work with buyers, and manage transactions. What the franchise can reduce is the work required to invent the business before operating it. Freedom and control. Independence offers maximum control. The owner chooses the brand, technology, marketing, processes, fees, and strategy. For an experienced broker with established relationships, proven systems, and strong marketing skills, that freedom may be valuable. A franchise owner exchanges some flexibility for an established operating model, brand standards, and support. The decision depends on whether you prefer creating the system or executing an existing one. What are franchise fees paying for? A franchise investment may include an initial fee, royalties, marketing fees, technology fees, or other charges. Candidates should evaluate what they receive in return. Ask what training, technology, marketing, coaching, processes, and infrastructure are included. Then determine what reproducing those resources independently would cost in time, money, and missed opportunities. Which path fits you? Starting independently may make sense if you already have brokerage experience, valuation knowledge, referral relationships, marketing expertise, lead generation strategies, and operating systems. It may also appeal to someone who values maximum autonomy. A franchise may be worth considering if you value structured training, faster market entry, established technology, proven processes, marketing systems, coaching, and peer support. This distinction can be especially important for someone entering business brokerage from another profession. Why specialization matters. Most business brokers sell companies across many industries. Restaurants are one category within a broader practice. A specialized restaurant brokerage can design its training, valuation methods, marketing, technology, and transaction processes specifically around restaurant sales. That specialization is the foundation of We Sell Restaurants. We Sell Restaurants focuses exclusively on restaurant brokerage. Its system supports restaurant transactions from seller lead generation and valuation through buyer marketing and closing. Franchisees receive certified restaurant broker training, an established brand, technology, access to a buyer database, marketing resources, coaching, and ongoing support. The objective is not simply to teach someone how to sell a restaurant. It is to provide a framework for building a restaurant brokerage business. Starting from scratch or starting with the system, both paths can lead to business ownership. The independent path provides maximum control and avoids franchise fees, but the owner must create or source the necessary expertise, technology, marketing, brand, and processes. The franchise path requires an investment and adherence to an established system, but provides a framework designed to accelerate market entry. The right choice depends on your experience, resources, willingness to build from scratch, and long-term goals. Explore the We Sell Restaurants franchise opportunity and compare the training, technology, systems, and resources included in the franchise model.